Sana, I would like to start with you. You're someone who, from the start, has been swayed from one direction to another by either your family or your work dynamics. For example, आपने किसी और field में जाना था, and then you ended up choosing this as your career. And we talked about how you never wanted to shift abroad, but after getting married, you found yourself moving abroad for a few years. So looking back, is there a difference between Sana then and Sana now in terms of how much you let other people have a say in your decision making?
First of all, thank you so much, Vada, for inviting us and commenting on the question. I would say definitely it was a roller coaster ride, and but I would say just everything in a nutshell that being adaptable is a good quality, but without compromising on the ethics. And then I would say that you need to inculcate a level of confidence, trust within your family at the same time, ताकि आप उस चीज़ को overcome कर सकें और अपनी एक से बना सकें. Definitely today I'm more assertive in terms of my decisions because family is supportive. At the same time, professionally as well, things have grown. So I would say being adaptable is a positive feature, positive quality, but without compromising on your ethics.
So Amna, you are our only female in the top leadership team, and you are a source of inspiration for many of us because you represent us in all the management meetings. You take our voice forward in the board meetings. And like we just discussed, it's already hard for females to enter the workforce. शुरू में ही काफ़ी challenges होते हैं, but we can only imagine कि when you are someone who's striving to go up the ladder, तो वो challenges significantly बढ़ते जाते हैं. So, in your opinion, what are some of the barriers that are there for female leadership?
But I think it's not just when you get to the leadership level that you start facing the barriers. The barriers are there all through the career. I was extremely lucky to have the right bosses at that time. They made sure that they had me established as someone with competence, someone with authority, even though I was very junior at that time. But it was my bosses who showed the other stakeholders that it is her that you need to convince before you come to us. If I talk about barriers that I faced later on, where I had established myself as someone, who knows their job, who's doing the job, who has been doing the job for a while, then different kind of challenges started coming up. Unfortunately, we live in a society where men may have issues with a female with authority. I'm very sad to say that, but these things exist for us. For example, if a guy is aggressive with another colleague, they will not mind it. But when the same aggression is shown by a female, then they feel that, this is not the right behavior for the workplace. Then women get tagged as being emotional. So I've had to maneuver through this. I have to see how can I still be assertive enough, I can still be passionate about my point of view without being sounding emotional. I feel it's unfair to the women because men do it all the time and they're not emotional, they are assertive. But when women do it, it's the other way around. So these are just some of the things, but I don't think any female should feel that these barriers will stop them from growing in their career. We need to walk through these. We should not let them bring us down.